Hey there, Tom here from the Run Testers with another race test. I'm in Lisbon this weekend for the half marathon, and I am going to be testing out some kit, some new kit. I've got the 361 Flame race shoes, which I've been looking forward to trying for quite some time now, so I'm quite excited to give those a go. I'm also testing out some Goodr shades, which you can see on my head here, and I've got the Saysky Blaze Cap as well on, so giving those a test because it's quite hot today. I think it's probably going to be about 24, 25 degrees, a little bit more than I'm normally used to, so it's going to be an interesting one. And I'm just coming off of an injury, so I'm going to take this relatively relaxed, but hopefully be able to run at a better pace than I have been recently. So I'm going to head off to the start line now, give this really big half marathon a go. I think it's meant to have about 35,000 people. I wasn't expecting that when I signed up to it. So yeah, this is a pretty big deal. So yeah, I'm going to head out now and test some kit out and see how it all goes. See you in a bit. Hey, so I'm back after the Lisbon Half Marathon. It was a hot one. It was very, very hot, but a beautiful half marathon, really nice. I didn't realise how big it is. There's so many people on it. The course was really flat, really enjoyable, really well managed. There was a lot of water on the course. There were gels, there were plenty of energy drinks, things like that, and there were loads of them. So really, really well planned. I did a half marathon in Vienna once, and the water situation was awful and it was really hot, so kudos to the team for that. I'd also say that the start of it was pretty good. I think one of the main problems is that it's a really big race and they don't have waves, so I started slightly further back than I normally would do just because there's so many people, and they were just the first thing you do is run over the main bridge, and it's pretty thin, and so you just can't get it past anyone for about 2-3k. So first 2 or 3k I did was just really slow for my my usual pace. I was running slower than normal today anyway, so I didn't really mind, but if I was trying to get a fast time in that race, get straight to the front, because there is no sort of planning behind where people are. There are people walking in front of me right at the start, so yeah, head down right at the start. You also have to get a train to the start line as well. That's pretty easy to do. Just if you are doing it, just remember that, because you can't get to the start line by any other means. You have to get the same train that goes underneath the bridge. Okay, so yeah, good race. I didn't run it at race pace. I took it easy. Basically, my aim at the moment is just to sort of finish races, and without my injury flaring up again. So I was pretty pleased with that. I did it in 1:45, which is about 20 minutes off my PB, but I didn't have any problems at all. Felt good all the way, so I think I'm getting to the point where I can start picking up the pace a bit more. Right, so let's dive into kit. The big news is the 361 Flames. Really quite like them. They're definitely really quite competitive carbon plate race shoe, to be honest, and I wasn't surprising them to be that good. I think for me they're sort of a mix between the Vaporfly design and something like the Endorphin Pro 2. They're firmer than the Vaporfly, but not as firm as the Endorphin Pro 2 for me. So there's a little bit of bounce in there. They do feel slightly propulsive. I felt like I could go quite a bit faster in them, so I did enjoy running them. I still prefer the Vaporfly and the Alphafly, but I think these are a good option. I haven't checked the price yet, so that might be an issue. I think they would be a good value shoe if they were around about £140. I'll flash up the actual price on the screen, and we're doing a first run review of these as well. I would also say that I think they are slightly narrow around the midfoot, so I did get a bit of rubbing on one foot, but it wasn't too bad. So yeah, I think they're a good competitor. They remind me of the Nike Zoom Flies. I think they're pretty similar to those in feel, but a little bit lighter, a little bit faster. Other bits and pieces I was testing, I've got my Saysky Blaze Cap on. Big fan of this cap, although I would say that it's probably a little bit too thick for this heat. I tend to use it in the UK, and I'm a big fan of it for sort of slow, comfortable runs, but I've never used it for racing before. And it's a little bit thick. The material on it is just a little bit more than I'd normally use. I probably should have worn one of my own lightweight caps, because they're just a lot thinner, a lot lighter, and it really, I did notice today, my head did get quite hot. The other thing I tested today was these Goodr shades. Now I have worn these before, but I've never raced in them. I don't normally wear shades for running because I don't like the sort of refraction in the eyes. I feel like I can't see properly, but I needed them today because it was so bright. And they're great. They're fantastic. They stay on perfectly, fitted nicely with my Shocks Open Run Pros, and yeah, no issues at all. There was quite a lot of water spraying over us, so I did get a bit on my eyes. I had to keep pulling them off and wiping them and putting them back on, but it was very easy to do, very comfortable. Massive fan of Goodr shades. They're about £25. I own quite a few pairs of running shades, and I'm not traditionally a fan of running shades. I don't really. Nick likes visors, and I can't stand them. I just like shades that I can wear when I'm not running. I wear these all the time anyway, so I'm a big fan. And they've got some great designs, so well worth a look. I think they're a good option if you want some shades for running that don't look ridiculous. Other than that, got the medal's fantastic, massive medal. Wasn't expecting that. So yeah, I'm really impressed by this marathon. I'm really pleased I got the opportunity to do it. I wasn't originally going to do it. We had a weekend planned here, and luckily it was on the same weekend. But yeah, well worth giving a go if you're over here. Really nicely organised and just a great day out. It's a lovely finish line as well. It's near all the museum area, so it's just a fantastic place to be. There's lots of people sat down drinking, relaxing. So I'm now going to go to the pub and celebrate the fact that my leg worked for the whole time. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and click that little bell icon, and check the channel out for all the other videos we've got from the latest road and trail shoes, as well as running shoes and watches out at the moment. See you next time.